What's up everybody, my name is Zito, also known as Eric. Welcome back to my remake of Airodime Skies. So last time I showed everybody what that mashup consists of. This time I'm actually going to start doing it. So today I'm just going to cover one topic, and that's how to pitch an acapella so that it's in key with the other track. So let me just pull up Airodime here. So whenever you load a track or a sample into FL Studio, the sample will usually have a silence in the beginning like this, a flat line of no sound at all. What you want to do is get rid of that. You can either just drag it in like that, or what I like to do to get it really precise is to hold down Alt on your keyboard and then click and drag. What that does is it disables the line snapping system so that it won't stick to a single line, so you can just get it as close as you can, as precise as you can, just like that. Then you just drag the sample to the left and you're good to go. And don't forget to change your BPM, your master BPM, to 128, because that's the BPM I know this track is in. So let's check if that worked. There's also a metronome in FL Studio. I usually have it set to beep instead of tick or hi-hat because the beeping will stand out among all the other noise. So let's just check that. Turn it on and go. That sounds in time to me. So let's load the acapella. So that's the acapella, and as you can see there's this flat line in the beginning again, but with this one you don't have to get rid of it if you don't want to, because the acapella is going to line up somewhere else anyways. Let's see. Part, sorry, that's the wrong part. It's over here. Okay, so that's actually in time now, but unfortunately the acapella is not in key. As you can hear, it sounds terrible. Yeah, that's not going to work. So, I know for a fact that Gold Skies is in 8A and Airodime is in 6A. Now, if you don't know what these key codes mean, it just refers back to the Camelot wheel. If you're a music major, this is also known as the circle of fifths. But since not everybody knows what that is, I'm just going to go over how I pitch it real quickly, and then maybe make a different video on how to use the Camelot wheel. But real quickly, Gold Skies is over here, 8A, it's A in the key of A minor, and Airodime's over here, 6A, in the key of G minor. So I need to know how many semitones is between these two keys. And usually I don't do this, but if you're a beginner, then you should use a keyboard like this. So again, we're going from A minor to G minor. You're pitching the acapella. So A to G, let's take a look. A's right here, G's right here. So essentially you're counting how many keys are in between these two, or how many keys does it take to get from A to G. I can do this in my head, but if you can't do that, that's why there's a keyboard. So let's take a look. Here's A. How many keys does it take to get to G? 1, 2, That's right, you count the black keys as well. You count every key. So as I count it, 1, 2, that's 2 semitones down. So let's do that. So in FL Studio, on the top left corner of every sample, you can click on that and it'll bring up a menu. What you want to do is click on Edit Sample. This will bring up the sound editor that's built into FL Studio. So next thing you want to do is click on this right here. And over here there are two knobs that you need to know. This one up here in the pitch course, and this one down here in the factor whatever. I don't know what that means, but these are the two knobs that you need to use. So let's take a look. I said 2 semitones down, right? So let's do that. Two semitones. So down here on the bottom left corner of the screen here is a helpful info thing. It'll tell you how many semitones you're adjusting. 1, 2. So basically these two knobs are exactly the same. You want them to do the same thing. If you're going down 2 semitones up here, you want it to go down 2 semitones up here as well. Click Accept, and it will do the stretching for you, or the pitching for you. After it's done pitching, click on this right here and drag it out to the sample here, so that you have the newly stretched and pitched acapella out here. So let's see if that worked. Yep, that worked perfectly. So you just have to use your ears on this one. Some people, if you're not musically trained, you still can't really hear whether it's in key or not. But most of the time people can hear it. It's not that difficult. Alright, so that's how you pitch an acapella. See you in the next video.